Well, if you are... if you're ready for Sag season, let's just put it that way, it's close. This is the last day of Scorpio season. Everybody's like, hallelujah! Get on out of here. God, get the boot off my throat. It's been so dense and so thick. But yes, tomorrow the sun at 9:02 a.m. will enter Sagittarius. Hi, everybody. Thomas Miller. Thanks for stopping in here on the Fun Astrology Podcast. We're going to talk about Sag season tomorrow, and we'll take a look at some of the things that will be coming up in Sag season. But today I wanted to introduce you to something new that our Liz Grace Christie sent me over the weekend. Liz Grace is one of our special folks around here, and she's one of the readers on our reader section on the funastrology.com website. Liz is really tuned in to some futuristic stuff. The very first time she contacted me, her question was, do you think Ophiuchus should be one of the signs in the zodiac? And I was like, oh, wow, this person is on the ball. She's looking ahead. She sees what's coming up. She loves to work with the asteroids. She also blends mythology in with her readings and her astrology. So it's a great combination. It is cutting edge, and it's just cool stuff. And she sent this over the weekend. She was looking at 25 degrees Scorpio, and she had a natal planet at that same area. So she was wanting to look at some additional information, and she found something that I'll bet you haven't heard about.
And what I wanted to share was a symbol. So everyone knows about the Sabian symbols, but does anyone know about the Omega symbol? The Omega symbol is a series of symbols that was channeled by a man named John Sandbach. And he wrote a book called The Circular Temple, a study of the 360 degree of the zodiac. And he wrote a symbol for the 26th degree of Scorpio. And so since we round up in symbol systems, we're going to round up to 26 degrees. And that symbol reads, a witch dressed in black. Her clothes are turning white. You can completely immerse yourself in whatever you're doing, but never allow yourself to get stuck in one way of looking at life or one way of being. You're willing to try anything and everything, but rather than doing this randomly, there's a complete immersion in something before moving on. In this way, you can come to deep understanding through having experienced the polarities at work in anything. I'm going to leave you with that. I hope you have a great day. Love ya. Bye.
She's one of my adopted daughters around here, and we tell each other I love you all the time. I love you too, Liz Grace. Thank you for that. And that, if you didn't catch that, it's called The Circular Temple. The author, again, is John Sandbach. It's Sandbach. But I'll tell you, I'm going to leave an affiliate link in the show notes of this episode. If you guys are inclined, and if you look at it and it's something you want to buy, if you do buy the paperback or the Kindle or whatever, if you think about it, come into Amazon through that link on the web, on the show notes, because it would really help me. I'm trying to get this affiliate thing launched for the new website. Amazon wants to see 3 transactions before they make you official. So it's like, well, if you're going to do it anyway, help old Thomas. That would be great. I caught what she said about you're willing to try anything and everything, but deep immersion before you move on. Well, there's the symbolism that we still have with us overhead. That intensity is not gone by any stretch of the imagination. And another emphasis to that is that the oracle planet has now shifted to Mars since the sun has passed it from Saturday. Now Mars will be the oracle planet, and it will stay that way until late December, when Mercury goes retrograde and becomes the oracle planet. Otherwise, pretty quiet day energetically today. The moon squares Mercury at 2:15 Eastern this afternoon, and then it sextiles Uranus at 8:35 this evening. But in looking over this lunar transit through Pisces, it's not a bad one if you want to initiate something, because number one, exactly what we just talked about, this Mars-Sun energy is what is initiating our day. So there's a lot of starter energy to this. And the last aspect that the moon will make leaving Pisces, that's a trine to Mars, and it will be tomorrow morning at 10:10 a.m. Eastern. So you have this nice energy shift out of Scorpio into Sagittarius, followed by this initiation energy at 10:10, where you could, even between now and then, anytime between now and then, but you want to hit it before 10:10, because after that it goes void, of course, and it's over. And then, like we said yesterday, for the rest of the week, then it's, would you like to have Scorpio or Pluto on these lunar changes? Take your pick. It's one and the same. All right, you guys have a great one. Play around with that, though. Seriously, if you have something to launch it before 10:10 tomorrow Eastern under this Pisces moon energy and see where it takes you and document it. And if you get something really cool that works, I'd love to hear about it. Just put it in the chat thing there on the website down in the lower right, that purple button. And I'd love to hear your story. Or the speak pipe like Liz Grace did up at the top. Okay, you guys, have a good one. Thank you so much, and I'll see you back tomorrow for Hump Day.